So a runner at second base for Tattnall County. Blue jerseys, white pants, balls popped up in the air into center field. Jake Davis running in, and he catches it. One down. DR last pitched as a starter last Tuesday at Brantley, worked 2 2/3, allowed 2 earned runs with a strikeout and 4 walks. Winning pitcher against Dodge. It was 2 Tuesdays ago. Ground ball to Dowd at first, scoops it up as the runner moves down to third, and he'll step on the bag. 2 down. Runner at third, 2 down, 1 ball, 2 strikes on Grant. Keeps his feet close together, way up in the box. Keeps his hands real calm. Here's a pitch, and he taps it to DR, scoops it up cleanly, throws it to Cold out for out number 3. And DR and the Dogs strand a runner at third on a double in the top of the first inning. No score between the old rivals, separated by roughly 20 miles. Toombs County and Tattnall County. You're listening to Bulldog Baseball on Y101. Three and 1 pitch. Fastball's hit into the air to left center field. Jake Davis on the run. He dives, and he caught it, and he gets up cleanly. That was a fine catch by Jake Davis. Told you he can make diving catches going to his left and his right. That one going to his right. It's a 2 down. Davis catching both balls. Put the ball right around the plate. Swing and a miss on a breaking ball. The ball gets away. Dalton McBride tosses it down to Dowd. And that will complete a strikeout, and DR will strand runners at first and second in the top of the second inning on an infield hit and a single. Jake Davis with 2 catches, including a diving catch out in left center field. No score going to the bottom half of the second inning. You're listening to Bulldog Baseball on Y101. Full count pitch, low ball 4. 2 walks to start off the bottom half of the second inning brings up George Lukey with 6 base hits, including a double this season.
Now batting number 14, George Lukey.
He's walked 4 times and struck out 9 times. Dogs got a chance to take the lead here. Lukey hitting 7th. Dalton McBride will follow. Then Jake Davis. He bunts it. Third base side. Peyton Knight has it. Doesn't have a play at third. Throws to first, and nobody is there. That's going to score a Bulldog run. Here comes Nick Curtis in. Logan McGowan running hard around third base. He's coming to the plate, and he scores. And headed to third base is George Lukey, and he slides in safely, beating the throw. The Bulldogs score 2 on an error. Nobody was covering first base. And when Peyton Knight didn't have an option at third, he turned, thinking somebody would be there, made the throw, and nobody was there. And the ball bounced away, and the Dogs were running hard. And Curtis and McGowan scored. 2-0 Dogs. Where's number 31 in baseball, number 18 in football? He'll be busy this summer with the Dogs. Bouncing ball right side of the infield, scooped up by Grant. This will do the job as he throws to first and gets the out, but a run scores. McBride grounding out to the right side to make it 3-0. And of course, the Bulldogs, if you remember, at Tattnall County were in a situation where they needed 2 grounders to the right side to tie up the game in the 7th inning. They got 1, but not the second one. 1 down, runners on first and second for Grant. Swings at the first pitch, hits it to Lukey. Lukey on the run back toward the fence, and it's going to pop up against the fence. 1 run scores. Here comes another Warrior to third, and stopping there. It's 3-1. Grant hitting that ball deep. I told you he's hit a home run this year. Almost got that one out of here. Don't remember? Then they threw to first to the Big D Dottie Barrel. Ball's lined into right field. Cold out. Almost grabbed it on the clean on the fly. Picks up the ball and throws it wildly to first base. 1 run scores. And the other runner coming to third, that's Grant. Throw down to second base, and the Dog got him. They get Bennett Oliver for the second out. Cold out, almost robbed Oliver of a base hit. He dove for the ball, got it, and then threw wildly to first base. A run scores to make it 3-2. But the Dogs get it out at second, 2 down, Grant down to third. Could have been a 5-4-3. Could have changed the inning. 1-1. Hit into the air to right field. McGowan going back. This ball is well struck, bouncing off the bottom of the fence. That scores a run. Barnett headed towards second base. No throw. He's got a double. We got a tie game. Barnett with the RBI. He's hitting .316 coming in. His 8th run batted in. Went 4 for 6 for Chattanooga in Montgomery. Why were they playing so early on a Monday? Ball's hit up high in the air to left center field. Jake Davis going back toward the fence. He reaches up this time, not able to catch it, and he may be hurt. He's down on the ground, and a run scores. Here comes a throw to third base. No, they're just going to eat the ball left side of the field. Jake, maybe colliding with that fence, trying to catch that ball, is hurt. George Lukey goes over to check him out. Battle Creek Warriors with a runner at third on that play. It's 4-3 Warriors. So Anderson with the big hit winds up at third and drives in a run.
Longo.
4-3 Battle Creek Warriors leading, 2 down. DR is a right-handed pitcher, and he's facing a right-handed hitter. And, of course, on deck is a leadoff guy who the Dogs cannot get out this year. Third baseman creeping in. First pitch is popped up into the air into center field. Back goes Jake Davis, and he'll catch this one after colliding with the fence earlier for out number 3. Jake has been very, very busy today. That's his 4th catch. And, of course, he also, unfortunately, collided with the fence. Tattnall County scoring 4 in the top of the 3rd inning. It's 4-3, Battle Creek Warriors leading on Y101. 2 outs, nobody on for Cold Out. I hope Cody's listening today. 0-2 pitch, bouncing ball left side. Shortstop Oliver not able to get to it, and Dowd will reach on the base hit. So he's 1 for 2, the Dogs' 2nd hit of the game. Brings up Nick Curtis. Here's the pitch. Low. 3-1. Guy just seems to get on base any way he can against the Bulldogs. 3 walks so far this season and a 3-1 count at the moment. Swings and hits the ball up into the air. This is catchable for Jake Davis, and he has it. And the Bulldogs have finally retired Nate Smith. Kudos to D.R. Smith, who did it on a 3-1 pitch. Good start to the top of the 4th inning. Brings up Peyton Knight. Stretch by Meadows. First pitch, the right-handed hitter. There's the sneaky pitch inside for a strike. 0-1. Runner off second base for the Battle Creek Warriors. And the 0-1 pitch from D.R. Meadows. The curveball popped up in the air. D.R. calls for it. Third base line. He's in fair territory now, crossing over, catching the foul ball. 2 outs for Chris Grant. But it looked like it was in the zone. Here's the pitch. Line into center field. Jake Davis runs over, reaches out and stumbles, but he caught the baseball, and that's all that counts. He makes another catch in his busy afternoon. It's too bad it isn't senior day, because usually seniors are real busy on senior day. But the senior grabs that one and runs to the dugout, and D.R. Meadows strands a runner at second base, and the Dogs still trail 4-3 going to the bottom of the 4th inning as we take a break on Bulldog Baseball on Y101. And they lost 5-4 to Vidalia to open up the season. There's a liner into left field. George Lukey has a base hit. His bat's heating up late in the season. Here's Dalton McBride, the freshman catcher. And the young Dogs are getting to play this year, which will help next year. 3 balls, 2 strikes. They haven't gotten a final soccer score. The Bulldogs playing today in a quarterfinal match against Pierce County. The last score I had was 5-2 Bulldogs, kind of late in the 2nd half. So I think the Dogs had taken control of that game. It was 2-2 at one point. There's a called strike 3. DR not coming inside with that one, but toward the outer half. Dalton McBride behind the plate, 1-0 pitch. There's a bouncing ball to Cold Out. Goes to Toombs to scoop up this one and then run to the bag for the out. 2 up and 2 down. DR seeking a 3 up and 3 down. 3-2 pitch. Curveball's poked right side. Cold out, comes over on a knee, scoops it up cleanly, throws it to DR, who got over there quickly, and that's a nice out by the first baseman. Cold out, who showed great range today, moving to his right. A big, tall guy fielding that one cleanly off a knee. And then DR scoots over to first base to take the perfect throw. 3 up and 3 down for DR and the Dogs. We're going to the bottom half of the 5th inning. 4-3. Battle Creek Warriors have the lead over the Dogs on Y101. Even stance, kind of close to the plate, up toward the front of the box. In a righty-righty matchup, 2-2 pitch. Bouncing ball to Nick Curtis. Feels it cleanly, throws to Lane Adams. Out there, throw to first base is offline, and Cold out dives and catches the ball to keep the runner from moving at first to second. Bulldogs get the lead runner, 1 down. After the brushback pitch, so to speak. And he sets up close to the plate. He's really crowding it. 2-1 pitch. Kind of jammed him. The ball's popped up right side. Lane Adams, the second baseman, calls for it. He's still moving, and he reaches out and makes a catch out of the outfield grass, moving toward the right field line. Good catch. So a jam job there gets Smith 0 for 2 in his last 2 at-bats against Bulldog pitching. Meadows and Tater. That's a big out with a runner at second. Now he's back on top of the hill. 1 ball, 1 strike. Knight will step back in, right-handed hitter. Backs up a little. Swings and hits the ball up high to the air in right center field. Back goes Jake Davis, and he dives, and the ball's off his glove. That's going to score a run, and Knight is still running. Around second, coming to third. The Bulldogs had the ball. Lane Adams throws that way. Here's a tag by Curtis. Almost got him. Safe at third. That'll be a triple and an RBI for Peyton Knight on a big swing to the backside. And the Battle Creek Warriors lead 5-3, and the pitcher will come out and they'll bring in a runner. Now the Warriors have hit some bombs, and now he comes to the dugout and looks like he's shooting a bow and arrow toward the sky, catching balls out in center field. He certainly has been the busiest defender. Bouncing ball left side of the infield. DR Meadows scoops it up. He didn't know he had it. Now he throws to first, and he got him. He scooped it up cleanly. I saw it. He didn't know he had the ball. He had to look into his glove and then make the throw, and he got him anyway. Real smooth play by DR to get to that ball. High hopper and slowly paced. But the Battle Creek Warriors score twice and take a 6-3 lead in the bottom half of the 6th inning. As we take a break, you're listening to Bulldog Baseball on Y101. Battle Creek Warriors with 4 runs in the 3rd and 2 in the 6th. Leading 6-3, ball and a strike in a righty-righty matchup. Tater winds, here's his pitch. Hit on the ground to DR Meadows. He'll field it and throw it over to Cold out. 1 down. Now, in Meadows and Adams, and how good they'll be next year, and then in 2017 when they're seniors. Could they be the best double play combination in the state of Georgia? Ball's hit into the air to center field. Jake Davis maybe going to catch his 7th ball, and he does. 2 down. That's a busy center fielder today. You look at it, Nick Taylor. Now he's going to take time, but he didn't step out. He just called time. Nick was beginning his windup. Taylor works slower than DR Meadows, but now Taylor's ready. Here's a 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. The ball gets away, but Dalton McBride has plenty of time to throw it down to Dowd. And Nick Taylor has a 3 up and 3 down in the top of the 7th inning. So the lead for the Battle Creek Warriors is 3 as we go to the bottom of the 7th and take a break. You're listening to Bulldog Baseball on Y101. Wind up, and the full count pitch is called strike 3. Jake thought it was ball 4, and that is the ball game. As Knight strikes out the side in the bottom half of the 7th inning, and the Battle Creek Warriors beat the Bulldogs 6-3. To wrap up the sub-region schedule for the Bulldogs. And the 2 rivals will shake hands as we take a break. You're listening to Bulldog Baseball on Y101.